Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have all new Halloween Dollar Tree DIYs to share with you. I had so much fun with this video. I really hope you guys are going to love these crafts. They are fun, unique, and best of all, really easy to recreate. And if you are new here, please do consider subscribing down below. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Alright, so you're definitely going to see a theme in today's video, and I have to tell you, this video was really inspired by these porcelain eyeballs right here. So I saw these at Dollar Tree, they immediately caught my eye, no pun intended. I just thought that they were absolutely beautiful. We are going to be creating a bunch of DIYs to incorporate these eyes and then also just really run with that whole theme. First DIY, we're going to need 4 of these eyeballs and these 2 plates. So for the first one, we're just going to grab our 1 eyeball and some E6000 glue. I'm also going to be using some hot glue for this one, and that is because we are going to turn this eyeball into a mini stand, and the top is curved, so you really need that permanent hold of the E6000 for the long-term hold, but you also do need that hot glue just for the temporary hold to keep it in place while it is drying. Our second cake plate is going to be much larger. We're going to be using 3 eyeballs for the base and the larger plate here. Do have a couple of options with this one, so you can choose to have your eyeballs facing forward like this. For me, I really liked all 3 eyeballs to be facing out. I just thought it was kind of fun, and this way, any way you view the cake plate, you're going to see an eyeball. So for this one, I only used a 6000 since it was much more sturdy, and this is how they turned out. I absolutely love these. These are so high-end looking. You would never guess that you found all of these items at the Dollar Tree. I did want to point out for my larger one here, I did add a little bit of E6000 in between the eyeballs just to hold them together and make it a little bit more sturdy. And I did want to show you, you also have this option here. You can glue this smaller one on top. For me though, I'm going to leave them separate. That way, if I want to just stack them, if I want to do cupcakes or something like that, I have the option, but then I can also take them apart and display them just like this. These are going to be perfect for a Halloween party. I cannot wait to put these out on my table. I think my guests are going to absolutely love them. Once I had that first DIY in mind, I really started to look around Dollar Tree to see what else could fit that theme. And I found these books. I think that these are so great. These are $1.25 each. They're large. The print is gorgeous on them. They do have the faux pages on the side. I did want to point out a couple of things that weren't my favorite. On the back here, this part is not a sticker. It is actually printed into the book, but I'm not going to really see that part when I display them, so it's not that big of a deal. Also, something to keep in mind, these are not boxes. They do not open. It is just a pretend book, just like this, but it does have that beautiful artwork on it. These 2 ones here I thought would fit this video the best. There are so many different ways that you could use these to decorate for Halloween. I'm just going to share a really easy styling tip. So I picked up this fabric here from Dollar Tree. I believe it's referred to as the creepy cloth. They have it in white and in black, and I'm just going to style it just like this with some candles. I'm actually planning a special outdoor Halloween display this year, and this is actually going to be incorporated into that, so that is going to be coming up in a future video. Next up is the most fun and unique DIY in this video. So it all started with this Dollar Tree mirror here. We're going to be using this and Dollar Tree's foam board. So the first thing I want to do is just put my mirror on the board. I'm measuring out 3 inches on each side. We want to create the shape of an eyeball, and the mirror is just going to act as the pupil. Now you can measure this a little bit better than I did. I kind of just like to eyeball it. That is just my preferred method. So once I had the rough shape of the eye, I just took a craft knife and used it on my cutting mat just to cut it out. Now I'm going to go ahead and take one of these wall tiles from Dollar Tree to cover up the foam board. These are great because they are adhesive, so all you have to do is just trace it with a pencil, cut out your shape, and then you can just peel off the backing and attach it to your foam board. It is super simple. When you turn over the wallpaper, you're going to see that there is a small section that you can peel off first. I'm going to go ahead and show you it right here. Just take that off just to get started. It's going to make it a lot easier. Once you have that part in place, then you can go ahead, peel off the rest of it, and just lay it down nice and flat. It definitely helps kind of make the process a little bit easier. Now I'm going to go ahead, grab my mirror, and just hot glue it to the center. Make sure you use some extra hot glue here. You want to make sure that this is not going to come off. Next, we're going to need some of these bamboo sticks from Dollar Tree. These are going to be the eyelashes. So for the top eyelashes, I'll be using 19, and for the bottom, I will be using 13. So I just took these outside to spray paint them. It was just the easiest and quickest way to just paint them black. Now I'm going to go ahead and just trim them down to size using some wire cutters. I just had to kind of trim down the upper eyelashes just a little bit. I will be cutting the lower lashes a bit shorter though. And I just found that the easiest way to kind of map it out was to hot glue the first lash in the center. Then I went to the outer corner and just worked my way back to the center. That just seemed like an easy way to kind of get it as even as possible without having to measure in between every single lash. I decided to use the pointed end for the end of my eyelashes. I just thought it would make it look more realistic. But if you want to, you can go ahead and just trim that end off because it is quite pointy. So it might be a little safer to go ahead and trim that side. That way you can use the softer end for the outside of your eyelash, but it is up to you. Just taking some twine, I created a little loop with a knot, trimmed it, and now I'm just going to use a lot of hot glue on my eye here to secure this in place. This is just going to be the hidden hook so I can hang it up on a wall. And again, make sure you use some extra glue here just to make sure it's nice and sturdy. So here is how it turned out. I'm going to go ahead, put it up on my wall so you can see it. And I love this DIY. It is really fun. It is so different and unique. This is definitely going to be a special piece if you create it. I'll be incorporating this DIY into my outdoor patio decor display that I'm going to be doing. I cannot wait to get started on that. All right, so this next DIY is really simple. I shared this hack in a previous fall video, but it's a great one. So if you see a sign like this that is kind of a hanging sign, this is a really easy way just to turn it into a tabletop display. Grab one of these signs. The little piggy sign is in the crafter square. I actually am going to be using that one for this DIY just because I really like the base. It's nice, it's sturdy, and it already has a really pretty color to it. But you can definitely use one of the natural wood ones that they have at Dollar Tree. They have a bunch in the Halloween area. All you have to do is just add some hot glue and attach your sign, and it's that simple. These little holes up here I wasn't crazy about, so I went ahead, took out the twine, and I'm going to go ahead and just take some black ribbon, and I will be pulling it through the back and then just bringing it to the front. Then all you have to do is just tie it into a bow. It kind of just makes it look like it's more intentional than just leaving the holes by themselves. And here is how it turned out. If you see this plastic globe at Dollar Tree, definitely pick it up. These are perfect to turn into magic balls. So you just need the globe and a cat dish. So this is also from Dollar Tree. They had a lot of different prints. Just pick up any of them because we are going to be painting it black. So I just did 2 coats of this shiny black spray paint, and now my base is complete. Now all I have to do is grab some of these flameless LED candles from Dollar Tree. I'm going to add one to my cat dish. Then I just wanted to add a little bit of polyfill into my globe just to kind of diffuse the light a little bit, and that is it. Place it on top and you are done. It is a super simple DIY, but it's a nice easy one. Now I wanted to show you another way to display those same plates and eyeballs from the first DIY. This would go perfectly if you want to do a really fun tablescape that kind of just all goes together well. This would be the most gorgeous place setting. Another idea is to embellish the back of the eyeball with your guests' names. So if you have a cutting machine, or if you even want to use a paint pen, you can even hand write it, but that would be a really fun touch for each guest, just kind of as like a really unique name card. And then that way at the end of the night, they could take home their eyeball with their name on it. I just thought it was a really fun and different way to set a table. Next up, you know I had to incorporate some free printables for you guys. I absolutely love free printables or just printouts for the holidays. It's such an easy way to decorate and just add a little bit of holiday flair with just a few items. So I'm going to be using these two frames from the Dollar Tree here. These are the 5x7 frames. They usually have these in black and gold, and I picked these just because these are the ones that they usually have year round. So I wanted to make it something that a lot of people would hopefully be able to find easily. And these prints here are sized to fit the entire frame. So I'm going to leave my blog linked down below in the video description box. All you have to do is just click that link. It's going to bring you over to my blog, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you can just click on the free printables and print them out. So I did print mine out on cardstock, and that's just because I wanted to frame these above the glass to kind of make them more of an art print instead of just a framed photo. So that is why I did print them out on cardstock, but you can definitely just use printer paper as well. This one here I created to go with the magic ball that we just created before. I thought that they would pair perfectly together. All you have to do is just print it out, frame it, and put it right next to your magic ball. And the second one just has this really beautiful saying, "There is magic in you," because there absolutely is. While I was walking around Dollar Tree trying to find everything that would fit into this theme, I came across this large sign here. I think it's really pretty for $1.25. I love the colors in it. They're really muted, but they definitely stand out. And you even have these kind of 3D bump outs, which are really cool. Another way that you can make it look a little bit more substantial is buy 3 of them, get these craft sticks at Dollar Tree, and just hot glue a few of these to the back. About 6 would work great. All you have to do is just hot glue it in between the boards to hold them all together, and it just makes this really large, gorgeous decor piece for just a few dollars. And that is everything for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed these. I honestly had so much fun with this video. I really hope that it shows, and you will have to let me know which one is your favorite and if you will be recreating any of these DIYs. I am so curious to know if anyone is going to attempt the eyeball mirror. That one is just really fun and different, so definitely let me know if you are going to try that one out or any of the DIYs in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, if you are new here, please do consider subscribing. You can just click on my picture right here.